Okay, welcome to the English discussion. Today we would like to talk about our discussion. The title is Life or Death, the career logistics within the pandemic in the perspective of public policy. So my name is Rizky Setiawan, and and others should introduce yourself, please.
Hello guys, my name is Augen.
Hello, my name is Chofifah Indah Kusuma.
Hello, I am Diana Sukirman.
Okay, wait. I would like to define the keywords that the keywords that we have to talk about. The first is courier. What is courier? Courier is the person who delivers the materials or the goods that usually involving the importance of paperwork or projects that need to be handled with care or are under a strict time restriction. According to Cambridge Dictionary, courier is a person or company that takes message, letter, or parcel from one person to place or to another. The second is logistic. Logistic means that generally is detailed the organization and the implementation of a complex operation. Logistic is the management of the flow of things between the point of origin and the point of consumption to meet the requirement of customer or corporation needs. And according to Cambridge Dictionary, the process of planning and organizing to make sure that resources are in the place where they are needed so that an activity or process happens actively, effectively. Okay, the next keyword is pandemic. Pandemic is occurring over a wide geographic area such as multiple countries or continents and typically affecting a significant proportion of the pollution. For example, the disease of the flu in the 1916 and another. And the last keyword is public policy. Public policy means the process by which policymakers or the authorities translate their political vision or insight into the program, into the article, the law, and action to deliver outcomes desired change in the real world. That's all. Okay. So who's be the first to convey their opinion?
Can I go first?
Yeah, of course.
Ya, Copi
Okay,
ya.
from my argument, on these days, especially during a long-term pandemic, there is a lot of people relate to the business, labor workers who do their job from home. But for a courier service, especially courier in shipping service, work from home is not applicable. Many companies went bankrupt and lay off on a large scale, but it doesn't apply to shipping services. There is no layoff, and in fact, their work was getting busier. People do their work from home, so exactly they won't go out, and many of their necessities are purchased online. By shopping online, it also means that we give a job for courier. So, I mean, by this pandemic, it's more increasing their work for courier service. So it's like they get up the apa ya, like improving their role by this pandemic. Yeah, this is my opinion.
Okay, who's gonna first to convey their opinion? Okay,
Opinion.
me first, yeah. Okay, as far as I consider,
Yeah.
according to my observation towards the pandemic in these days, I would say that this pandemic, especially for the scope of logistic, it has been deteriorated the impact towards towards many occasions or many jobs in Indonesia particularly. For example, that in this case, the courier logistic has been impacted by the spread of the market itself. So I think the courier logistic is also uh, have to concern, especially for the elite or the who handle the company, which need to cope their to I mean to cope their limitation into the spread of its goods. For example, like GNT should limitate the order from their customer because of the in the perspective of public policy, it should be lessened. It should be lessened because in order to reduce the spread of COVID-19 itself. Yep. Oh, what on your stuff, guys?
So you mean that GNT have to reduce their order, pick their work
Market,
from the
the
from
flow
the
market.
customer, like
Yeah. I mean, the main point is the company, the several companies of logistics should stop or should lessen their flow market
mm,
to the Indonesian because of the policy by the government have to uphold this policy in order to reduce the spread of COVID-19 itself,
mm.
especially within this pandemic.
So if Rizai talk if like logistic should reduce their apa?
Their flow market.
Ah, but the government said if we should work from home and do anything online. So if we need something, we will order it online. If we order it online, so we obviously need courier. So if the courier
Yeah.
is be reduced, so it cannot be really gimana sih ngomongnya?
It will be
Mau ngomong
get
apa?
it.
Jadi tuh
Aku
kalau
ngerti maksudnya dia.
iya kan, jadi
Kalau
tuh kalau gini,
kurirnya dikurangin jatah itunya kan.
ya
Jadi kita harus pakai apa namanya kurirnya gimana kalau
iya
sedangkan misalnya DNT kurangin ya. Misal dia cuma terima
iya
100 paket gitu kan.
Ya.
iya.
What if the policy to reduce the flow market? What the society will believe in?
So maybe I think that TNT or the logistic have their way to reduce the spirit of the COVID by maybe like if we want to get our packets, we can say to the courier that just take the packet on the table, and we not have to we haven't to meet the courier. You know what I mean? Like just by the message, takes the packet on the door. It's like that. Give the distance uh, on the courier and the customer. I mean, it it's the way, because if we reduce the order from the low market from the logistic, it will make what big big changes, because we need the courier, we need to deliver our packet. Yeah, I think like that.
Okay, guys, I want to ask you a question like this. What's on your top if the scope or the limitation of courier logistic,
What?
especially in
I
this
can hear
pandemic?
you. clearly.
Okay, I won't like repeat my statement. I just
Hmm?
want to ask you a question that what's on your thought regarding or related to the spreadness of COVID-19, while the courier logistics uh, should do their work in order to fulfill the customer needs and something like that, or the company needs to survive within this pandemic. So what's on your top? Uh, is it crucial, or is it acceptable if the courier logistic should be protected by the government, or they should follow the rules to limit their movement towards the spreadness of the flow market itself. So what's on your thought?
Okay. The courier must be protected by the government. Because in my opinion, this job must be protected by the authority. Because how can we know that the logistic know the courier is safe about because the effect from this COVID. Hello, hello.
Yeah, okay, I know what you mean. Again, the simple word is perhaps how the logistic couriers, or how the job or of the this this area of this field of area workforce can be live longer, or can be survived within this
Yeah,
pandemic, especially for the courier, who are the person who deliver the goods into places to places, into person to person, and how the company guarantee their health into in order to save, in order for the sake of their longevity or something like that. Okay, who's gonna be respond this statement by Eugen?
Me.
me. I want respond. Oh, okay, Diana
Me,
first.
please. Yeah. For me, to know if the courier is not affected by COVID-19, the logistic should do should should do like a healthy test every week, or ask the courier to report her health their health report every week to make sure if they're not affected by COVID-19.
Yeah, and I want to give respond to the Augen. I think the logistic can accept more workers, so their job will be spare of time. Like maybe the one works by 7 until 12, and then the next workers they do their job in the evening, something like that, and make sure they do the protocol health the health protocol, I mean, like give them hand sanitizer, or like checking their temperature, maybe like that. And maybe if they have much money on the logistic, they can do tests like rapid or swab. I think i think like that.
Okay, guys, another question, another topic should be discussed. Despite those previous argument that we have discussed, so I wanted to ask you one more question. Okay, what's on your top, guys? If the government, or if the policymaker make a law, or make a policy, if the one region or one state are being a lockdown because of the policymaker uphold this policy, and how how the courier or how the company of logistic maintain their corporation or their corporate to survive within the pandemic, and how they manage and how they handle the supply chains management between the manufacturer or into the customer, how they can interact with each other. So who's be the first to convey their opinion?
Guys, can I go first?
Yeah, yeah, of course.
Yeah, Choppy,
Okay.
yeah.
I think that in the past, while the pandemic starting, it happened that the logistic have lockdown, and I think that the logistic closed their delivery. Like, I mean, if the other part of Indonesia or maybe in the other countries is do their lockdown, I mean that the logistic can just close, because in the past I remember that GNT or other logistic have like close in temporary time. It's not lifetime. They close just in the maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I not remember. And then while the environment, the pandemic get better, they open again delivery their delivery service. I mean like that. Maybe they can close in temporary time because by the lockdown, and the government do lockdown in all the part of Indonesia, and the other country do the lockdown also. I mean like that. I think.
Get it. Or any another argumentation, please.
Um, okay, responding to things from you. Now every company is required to have a third party as guarantor of the health of its employees, not only couriers but also all existing companies. This not only guarantees the health of the courier but also the customer. That is from me, Rizay. You
Okay,
get
thank
it?
you again. Diana, your thoughts?
Yeah. Okay. And for me, about for me, if the government will do lockdown, they should do for all region in Indonesia, so that the courier logistic still can still do their job. Because if the lockdown doing together, I think it more safe than lockdown than before lockdown. That's it, I think.
Okay, so the conclusion of this discussion is uh, um, the courier logistic is still can exist under pandemic situation because it's crucial for human beings to fulfill their primary or secondary needs like food, clothes, and household for the sake of survival. Furthermore, in terms of public policy, is it okay? It is okay or it is acceptable for courier logistics to continue their job, but it's only acceptable for the importance of goods like the groceries like rice, milk, and so on. If it if the policy or it has been legitimate by the authorities in certain region, so I think the work of logistic can still exist and can still running because of for example, the limitation of the logistic, perhaps it only transferring the goods like I said before, the core groceries like rice, milk, eggs, and so on, because of the human needs needs to be fulfilled too. Okay, I think that's all from our topic today. Any suggestion or any interruption?
I
No.
think it's enough.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time, guys, and I hope you are in a good shape of condition. And of course, we meet again for the next day, and I hope we have in contact and strong together. Okay, I think that's all for us. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, bye.
You're
See you guys.
welcome.
So
Bye. See
ini
you.
ini
See you
dok
well the
dok dok
pandemic
dok